So I'm getting the feeling that they're asking if we want an energy transmission right now.
Yes.
Okay, here it comes. And again, I'm feeling that energy spiraling down into my body, my heart.
Really strong. Yeah. So it is when you said the word, it's just like in the moment, it was very strong. So it's very real what's happening here.
Yeah, I'm also feeling a lot of like pressure downward on my crown and
Hmm.
just feeling energy coming down. It almost feels like a oops. It almost feels like a waterfall.
Would you like to feel more? We can give you more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
please. I'm feeling more energy coming down through me, getting more intense. Yeah, I feel that. Whoever's working with me is just very happy and just like laughing. And
So I'm seeing like a white flower in front of me, like creating itself.
message I'm getting is you can have this all the time if you want. So I got pretty strong message, even as I was saying it, very powerfully explosive, loving energy that we're going to be moved into another space, another area, something new is coming, and then we're going to be given a lot more area to expand into. Did I say that right? We're coming with more power than you have ever seen before. And they're laughing. You have no idea what's coming. They're laughing. They think they're very happy. It's a happy laugh, you know.
Like like last night's meditation was.
Yeah, and it feels like it's on the heels of that meditation, that what we did. Those meditations, it's like those what happens in those meditations dictates how they respond.
Really.
I don't know. I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's like when we do those meditations, we're pulling levers and doing things, and they respond directly to that. They're responding to us.
Yeah.
They're not the ones making it happen. They're responding to us.
And us coming together must be a thing for them,
Yeah.
so they can, you know, be with, with us individually, but us come together, even though it's not more people than
Yeah.
people.
20 people, in the live, maybe 100 or so afterwards.
So they must really trust what happens with what you're putting forward for us,
So there,
because we really trust you and we trust them. We're starting to learn to just go with it, because you never know. For example, like last night, you never know
no, I don't. That's
what
true.
kind of. I mean, it's the sky is a limit, literally, or more.
So let's see. There's other things I want to say about the meditations. I think because yeah. Anyway, so what are you saying? We want you to understand how powerful it is what you're doing. We could never do what you're doing. You don't realize who you are yet. You're getting closer, and it is, and then I can't even access that level of emotion. It's a word I can't find a word for. They're trying to describe the energy. It's huge. It's just like beyond. It's like it's not even in our dimension.
So is it like we are going somewhere, or because I've been keep hearing you can come. I'm keep hearing this.
Right
For
now,
some,
you're hearing that?
I mean, no, for like in this last time we met, I
Yeah.
heard that, and then off and on, I'm always, I'm communicating with the godliness in things and in my reality and the beings in my reality, and I've been hearing it a lot. You can come, and I'm not trying to figure out what it means.
Yeah, don't try. It won't. Yeah, it won't make sense. I'm I'm seeing like, two realms, and I'm seeing us when we're meditating in that realm. We're huge. We're these huge, powerful deities, and that's who they're interacting with. That's how they see us and experience us. And so when they say you can come, they mean that they mean there.
Yeah. Okay. So
And so I don't know. I can't tell you exactly how that is, what that means.
that makes sense. Like come into my fuller self, which is
Yeah.
in dimension that is more of a reality, because this one isn't. It's kind of sort of a fake.
And the door's open now. The door hasn't been open before. So when they say you can come, it means that we weren't able to do that before.
Hmm.
So now they're saying you can come onto this side now.
Yeah, we
So
can
we
walk.
have to. I've described it as like grabbing the fifth dimension and pulling it down, but it's also the other way around. We can grab the third dimension and pull it up there,
Mm.
but only
Which
we can do that.
and maybe both at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. It could just, yeah.
Is it okay with you if you take one like breath with us, and then we
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's
yeah
do the guar breath once.
yeah just yeah.
Okay. Let's keep going.
Oh.
Okay, I'm hearing they want to talk to us now. Who wants to talk to us? Hello, somebody said hi, Mahadeva. Somebody's coming forward. How can I help you? We want you to know something. You're going to like this a lot. We're coming to help you shift things beyond the comprehension of others. And I'm getting the feeling that something's coming and the world won't understand it. It's going to be like above their heads.
Mm.
They're not going to understand it, but they'll sense it.
So when you said this, I felt like energy was moving from my left side of my head to the right side of my head, and I was seeing the world expanding into this energy is affecting my head like that. So
Mm.
I'm seeing the world going through this. You know, I don't know what the left or right means, but it was like, shoo.
That's interesting because I just uploaded an exercise that deals with working with the two left and right sides of the body. That's interesting. They're very happy. They're saying it's all coming together. We've been working on this for, I get the sense, like thousands and thousands of years, and it's finally coming together. Very happy, very relieved. We were afraid you weren't going to make it, Mike. We were worried you weren't going to wake up. But we should have trusted you. Your spirit knew what he was doing. And now we can relax and celebrate. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. You're going to feel energy coming from different sides of the galaxy. We aren't going to stop the power from expanding anymore. You're going to feel more and more power moving through your legs and arms. And we're going to direct that where it needs to go. You're the capacitor for the change that is coming. Then they get very excited. We want you all to understand it's not about coming home. It's about being awakened. You're already here. You're already with us. We just want you to awaken from within. So when people die, that's like awakening from without. They want us to awaken from within. What are you guys getting?
I'm getting a strong pressure on my right temple.
I have so much pressure on my head. This really, 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 like maybe not exploding, but it's extreme pressure on my head. And when you talked about from awakening from within, I very much relate to it, and I really, very much agree, and I'm very grateful for this is happening now. Feel immense gratitude for this compassion and patience with us in this project. And I'm seeing very now like this the red color very strongly, So I must be relating to the higher beings through this red energy. And I want to. I can sense I want to ask them to help me, play with that, so we can have some loosen up the things on the planet and start to live, start to have a life of meaning, So that's what I want to express, and this is my will to manifest this, and we needed this connection to have our life back together. So I'm really grateful. Thank you guys, everybody, Vince and Mike, and everybody here.
I find that interesting that both of you are having similar sensations. And as you were talking about it, I got the feeling they were explaining to me that the energy that is coming now is about expanding the mind, expanding, and for us, we experience that in our brains. He said, this is what we experience. You're going to learn how to think the way we think. We think in multiple directions at the same time. We think in multiple dimensions constantly. So this is a shift from the two-dimensional human thinking, even three-dimensional, and moving into, imagine the mind functioning on in 9 different directions, 9 different levels.
That's talking about having fun.
Yeah.
Finally.
She just said, do you have any idea the kind of salads we make?
Nine directional colors in it. So when you said this, I felt this relief from this boredom. Always having this pressure of not being able to express anything but two-dimensional, logic. So when you said this, it's like I really relate to, having all kinds of energies at the same time happening within, and filling your it's fulfillment, that is fulfillment. So I'm so excited about that. And it's like now with this pressure in my head, I can feel this physical transition into this, and it brings calmness to go to finally to where you can use your abilities. Because when you can't use your abilities, it's been stressing me out very much, and I haven't been patient with myself. It's been a long time coming. Oh, gracious.
I'm sitting here listening to you, and it feels like energy is like spiraling down into me and like getting screwed into place. So they're telling me a lot of personal things. Not that it's a secret, but they're explaining to me how the work we're doing, how it's affecting people.
That's interesting.
And how people are, and you guys are sharing an experience of what other people are going to experience as well.
So what are they saying with people in general?
Well, we're the first, so the experiences that we're having, other people are going to start having those same kinds of experiences. And it's, it'll be helpful if they know what is happening, which is why it would be helpful if, that we can reach people and explain. But
so I have a question with all these millions of years that we have experienced with this project, to how we can kind of use the density of this massive like effort. How can we use it to sprint up and not like, for example, last night, if we kind of took out some contracts about how the old construct has to work itself out, and now we're in a new construct. But we still have this, like you say, Michael, experiences. What did you say? Experiences the mystic or the mysticism. So can we convert all these millions of years of dance experience into mysticism to be enjoyed?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that something?
Yeah. I'm glad that you're asking that question. The thing is, this has been true my whole life. There are thoughts and experiences I have inside of me that just never make it out because, and it's nothing conscious. There's just a part of me that just goes, yeah, nobody will understand this. So I just keep it to myself.
Right. And you keep it to yourself, and it comes something more. And every day you're keeping something to yourself, and it's kind of piles up and piles up.
Yeah.
And where are you going to get the outlet? Where are you going to get the expression for it?
Well, your question was, I really like the question of the millions of years of density, is it going to be expressed? So the way that I experience it, and I'm seeing it from the light beings' perspective, the ones that haven't been here, right? They're still in higher dimensions. They're still connected. From our perspective, if we experience them, they're more powerful than we can even begin to imagine. But the way that they see it is that it's like, there's this layer, we can say, at their feet. And what's going to happen is there's going to be a light almost like erupting out of that. And when that light makes it up into their dimension, the power that we have will be more concentrated. It will be more intense and more concentrated. And so their experience of us when we get there will be the way we experience them now. Where when we feel their energy, it's very intense, it's sometimes frightening, it's, beautiful and wonderful and too much. And it's going to flip when we sprout up through, and we will be so powerful and so intense that it'll be very wonderful for them. It'll be a delicious energy.
So it's like a rubber band. If it stretches down and then it's gonna flip us. We can like.
Well, it's the pressure has like, a diamond, right? The pressure turns the coal into this, very hard diamond, and it's beautiful. That's what it's like. But think of it in terms of light and energy. And so it's not something that can be seen or experienced out there.
Mm-hmm.
It can only come from in here.
So I'm connecting with this, like we were talking about on Friday, belief. I connect with, always believing through these millions of years now, I'm seeing through all this time. So it's related to this red energy within me, and so just having this pressure and still believing. So this belief needs to kind of become like a flower or something, like explode like that. But it's so it's like yeah, when they say you can come, it's probably time to do that.
Yeah.
Because this red energy has been just like a really intense column around me, and it wants to do more things, so
Yeah.
like
Yeah, they're just getting started.
like all of humanity is hopefully can have the opportunity finally to do other things than being
Yeah.
pathetic slaves, excuse my language, but it's pathetic to give you all your life energy to somebody who doesn't really appreciate you in the beginning.
So I'm getting the feeling they want to give all of us, the three of us, some energy right now. And the way when they're going to give me something, they ask if I want it. So I'm getting the feeling that they're asking if we want an energy transmission right now.
Yeah, I'm trusting this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
So Ben says yes. Is that a yes, Tordes?
yes.
Okay. Yeah, I would like that too. So, okay, here it comes. And we're going to give you more energy later as well. And again, I'm feeling that energy spiraling down into my body, my heart.
Really strong. Yeah, I was just yeah, it was like my whole body too, like tensed up. And it's like when things happen like this, I tend to have like my spine will go like this. So it is when you said the word, it's just like in the moment, it was very strong. So it's very real what's happening here.
Yeah, I'm also feeling a lot of like pressure downward on my crown and
Mm,
just feeling energy coming down. It almost feels like a oops. It almost feels like a waterfall,
mm,
like energy coming down.
interesting. So we're all having slightly different experiences. Would you like to feel more? We can give you more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
please. I'm feeling more energy coming down through me. Getting more intense. Yeah, I feel that. Whoever's working with me is just very happy and just like laughing and very happy with all that.
So I'm seeing like a white flower in front of me, like just creating itself,
Hmm.
you know. And like it's like in the middle of us, and it's like yeah, this innocent energy that's going to lead somewhere, going to lead us somewhere, you know.
Message I'm getting is you can have this all the time if you want.
Mm.
You can have this feeling. And I'm being reminded of the 2 times that they told me they were going to take me to whatever, we call it 5D, whatever it is. And for hours, I was walking around Earth, but I was in just tremendous bliss, connected to everything.
Yeah.
So, what are you saying about that? We can take you there. You're ready to receive it if you want it. We can take you into that space.
I want to be in that space. Where else would I want to be?
Yeah, so this is the choice. We're making the choice right now to go to the new world. And it's a frequency that's right here. They're both here.
Mm.
And it's just simply the choice.
Yeah.
And so if we choose to stay here, we can choose to stay here. And for now, we'll walk around on Earth with other people.
And so when you're speaking those words with the choice, it's like, for me, it's like automatically there's no fear.
Mm.
Still being in the dealing with, going to my school and whatever I have to do. And it's like there is no space for any anxiety
Yeah.
of a kind within this energy, which is absolutely, outrageously gorgeous. It's what we want.
Yeah, I can feel it's almost like I'm getting a massage. It's like it's just really relaxing me and then filling my aura with like just this incredibly blissful, loving energy. Just makes me want to bliss out. It's very stony.
Yeah. Very stoning. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like taking the best drug without any of the negative side effects.
Yeah.
Okay, they thought that was funny.
So is it welcome to reality or something? Welcome to
Yeah,
the. Mm.
yeah, that's a good way to put it. Welcome to reality. This is your reality if you want it. And you're talking directly to me. If I want it, this can be your everyday state of mind. And we can help with that. You just have to let us. Stop trying so hard.
Stop trying so hard. Uh,
Yeah,
do you
that,
take that?
that, that was directed to me.
Mm.
And what? This has to do with, I've been hanging on to this for thousands of years. You don't have to hang on to it anymore.
What is it you've been hanging on to?
That I uh,
Trying so hard.
abused my power so long ago. And then when everything fell, I took on all this responsibility to work to bring things back. And I've been holding on to that for all this time. I mean, not consciously, my soul has been holding on to it. And so they're telling me, like you said in a previous, that I can breathe, I can just be myself again. So they're repeating that kind of a message. And they're telling me that whatever shift happened for me recently was really helpful in, yeah, I let go of a lot of stuff. And it's making it easier for me to stay here.
Was that connected to meditation? A specific meditation? The shift in you?
It was after the K2 meditation, the
Yeah.
Simha Ganapati meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah, the really weird one where we were swallowing planets and things. Or K2 was. Okay, so we'd like to ask you guys something. Okay, we're listening. Do you want to know why you're so special to us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
we would like to know why we're so special to you. Okay. It's because you don't listen to all of the garbage. We try so hard to talk to everybody, and so many people can't hear us or feel us. And it's because they focus on the garbage. And we love you because you, meaning the three of us, because you can hear us when we talk to you.
It's so beautiful
Mm.
to hear that.
Yeah.
It's really helpful. Thank you so much. It's
And it means a lot to us that you care. You care enough to listen.
Mm.
And that's all that it takes from anybody, is to just want to hear and follow the care, the love, the care for each life, each feeling. Feelings are very important to us. We respond and connect to you on your feelings, the true feelings, the truth of your feelings, not the negative ones that you indulge in. You create those. Those aren't your true feelings. Those are escapes from the true love within you.
Mm.
And pain is an illusion that masks your fear of true love and connection. And when any being is feeling their deepest, truest emotions, we feel it and we come to help. And it means so much to us when we can connect with you. And that's why we love you so much, because you want to be here and you want to talk to us. And you're willing to listen through your fear and confusion and your pain. You still come and listen to us. And we can never repay you for that gift. It is more beautiful than anything anybody can give anyone else. And that is why we love you.
just bringing me to tears.
Beautiful. Thank you.
So I have a question. These these grandiose titles that Michael, you have been a conduit for us to be open to it. What shall we do with it? I'm asking that.
What shall we do with
How can we deal with these titles and stuff?
Yeah, what can we do with these titles you give us? Say, we're not giving you anything. That's who you are. Don't you see that? We see that. We're just telling you who you are. What are you supposed to do with it? What are you
Yourself.
supposed to do with your own being? It just is. Just enjoy it. By the way, every single conscious being has an unbelievable title. But at the same time, each individual is the most powerful, beautiful being that exists. We can't look at anybody in their true form without wanting to worship them. And we love it. It makes us happy. Your power gives us joy. Your power gives us strength. And the more you expand into your power, the more we rejoice in our own existence. The titles we give you are the gift that you give to us. We're just mirroring back to you what your essence does to us. And it's so much fun. Experiencing everybody is so much fun. We're here as ambassadors. We've been selected and chosen from our races, our civilizations, but we don't come here because we're told to come. We come here because we love it. We love all of you so much, so brave, so powerful. How can we ever thank you for what you've sacrificed for all of us? Does that answer your question?
So we have been the believers against all odds, and I'm just going to embrace just being proud of that, because I'm thinking I've felt these millions of years, and I'm just happy with being through with that time, So I'm believing now more than ever. It's happening. The reward of this effort, it's happening now. So, yeah, that is reality, and just bring it on. I want to meet you with my belief. I want to be a conduit for this new reality. So I'm going to ask you to help me to strengthen my belief that it is actually for everybody on this planet going to be a transition.
There's
believe that.
There's a male energy behind you, like he's got his hand on your shoulder.
Yeah, it's a very strong energy with me, and it's been the whole time, and it's
Yeah,
my head is just really expanding from within. It's really comfortable, and I feel really at home with whomever,
yeah.
you know.
He's known you a very, very long time.
So I think I can totally, fully trust him, and I'm so glad to be able to talk about these things we cannot express in the human condition up till now, maybe. So we're in the human condition, but we are expressing here, three of us, these things, and welcoming ourselves into the new reality, and with this interaction with the light beings, and ourselves as light beings. Don't you think so?
Yeah,
Yeah. So it's a physical experience. I'm having a physical experience with this
yeah.
right here, you know.
Every time they interact with me, it's a powerful physical energy experience for me. So I'm happy to know I'm not alone. What's going on with Vince? How are you doing?
Good, man. Like I feel them working on me energetically. Like they're putting energy into me. They're like doing things. I can feel different energies in my body. Tending to they're tending to like work on my right side, and I think that's something that they mentioned the last time we did a session
Yeah,
together. So
I remember that. Yeah, the right temple is what they told me.
yeah. They also bring up this question to ask you or the light beings, which is what's going on when we do the huar breath or the whole breath together, that resonance.
It's a great question. How would you guys like to respond to that question? They're they're all like just like the huar breath is like they're saying that's the real stuff. That's the good drugs. That's so okay. So help us understand. And they say you already know. Okay, but humor me. What would you say the huar breath is? The huar breath unlocks what? It unlocks the strands of DNA in the universe, in the earth especially. It's unraveling the DNA and then putting it back together again. Each time it does that, it puts it back together again in a higher octave. They're saying, yeah, that's it, a higher octave.
That's amazing.
And they say, oh my God, you have no idea. So it's like they're giving me credit, but I remember that it was given to me by somebody else. And then somebody says, details, details. Who cares? And so they're saying, you need to understand this does come from you and me. They're saying Arishi, which is a seer who creates mantras. They say Arishi Arishi is the touchstone of a frequency that has yet to be birthed into the cosmos. And because of your path and your work before you ever came here, Mike, you held within you this frequency, and all I did was simply touch it and release it out of you. So I didn't give it to you. It came from inside of you.
Mm.
So what's the thing with what I call the purring sound, like because I relate so much to this because I've always been doing it myself, and it calms me down. This like you're purring like a cat. That's how I feel it.
Do you make this noise?
With the who in the end, there's like this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I always, yeah. So what do they
Yeah,
say
like
about that?
okay, yeah. That's a good question. I mean, I feel when I don't try to do that myself when it happens with me, uh,
Yeah,
and I feel it, but I do feel like it sort of gets in and just vibrates everything on a really deep level and sort of
yeah.
Yeah, that's that level. I think that's what happened with me when I was also like kind of doing that along with the recording. It like created this whoop, 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 whoop sound, like an energy frequency that just kind of expanded.
like like a like an echo resonance that creates like a sine wave that
Yeah,
increases. Yeah.
really cool.
Like what you were talking, would you call it cymatics? What is that?
Yeah,
You,
cymatics. It's essentially cymatics is it's sound waves that form patterns in matter. So you take a steel plate, you pour some salt on it, you
Mm,
place that steel plate under a speaker, you play a certain frequency or certain tone, and then it forms this this pattern into the like on the top of that. So
mm,
which is interesting because if you look at like uh the patterns like the Sri Yantra
yeah.
and things. Mhm.
I think I saw, I don't know if it's real or not, but I think I saw a video of somebody taking somebody chanting Om and then they used cymatics and it created a Sri Yantra.
Mm. Wow.
So whether that's true or not, I don't know, but I think that the principle is definitely true. And I know that yantras originally were deities. They didn't start making idols of deities until the Middle Ages because they were copying Europeans. But before that, they didn't have they didn't have statues. They had yantras. So the yantras, and if you have a specific mantra for a yantra, and if you chant a mantra in front of the yantra, if it's like carved on copper, then the idea is that the mantra will go in and create uh, a sound frequency where the deity can then appear.
Mm. That's cool.
so I'm getting when you're talking about this the concept of touch, and like with when we are stepping into this reality, we want to make it a blessing. So when we touch, like some phenomena or each other's energy. We want. I'm showing myself. I've been shown, or I'm showing myself. I would like that to be kind of art, because we want to have fun, and so we want to create something beautiful with how things touch. You know, there's something about this concept of touch. I'm not sure where I'm going with this, but like when you say do a sound, it's touching reality and making a form. Vince, isn't and you guys, right?
Yeah.
You're saying
Yeah.
the sound touches the patterns in the matter.
Yeah.
And this is happening with every word we utter.
Yeah.
And even the people that don't know, it's still happening.
Yep.
So being aware of this, that's I look forward to talking on those terms with ordinary people. I mean,
Yeah, getting back to the reality where every word we speak creates,
yeah,
being conscious of that.
yeah.
Like the ET that said to me, you what you say is what you mean, and what you mean is what is true.
Right.
Mm.
It becomes reality. Then it's true.
Yeah.
So
And people don't realize, even if they say something and they think they're just throwing it away, they're committing their whole life to that word. It doesn't matter if you tell yourself what I'm saying doesn't mean anything, because your energy and your breath puts your life into it.
so when you put compassion into your truth and you make it a reality, you're creating creating something out of that pattern of compassion. You know,
Feel a lot of energy when you say that.
and I look so much forward when we have the space within the human interaction to, not we don't have to teach anything. We just
Yeah, right.
have discussion. Just open up the discussions about what is
Yeah.
happening, like physically. What is physics?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be so. It doesn't have to be complicated when the physics and the spirit is coming alive.
My experience of light beings is that nothing's complicated. It's like little kids pretending. I mean,
Yeah.
it's sometimes really bizarre, but it's not like intellectually complicated, and it's just what you want. If that's what you want, that's what it is. That's how you want it to be. Let's pretend. And then when you pretend, it becomes real.
So these little children playing, how important is it that there are children in the midst of the delusional reality? There's still kids playing. How important has that been through the whole time? That's been the main thing.
Yeah.
Just to keep it going, to keep this true vibration.
Yeah.
And then people are trying to skip that part and just create some beings in a machine,
Yeah.
A tube.
Okay. Well,
This has been great.
I'm running out of steam here, but
Yeah.
this has been awesome. It's been really awesome.